What is up, guys? I'm back. I know it's been a long time since I posted a video. That's because I have a lot of things in the work, trying to get ahead on editing. I'm going to finish up the season of my Leon career mode, and so on and so forth. I'm also starting a second channel. We're going to be playing a bunch of sports games such as NBA 2K, etc, etc. Now, I couldn't get this video up earlier because my laptop is still having tons of problems, but hey, better late than never, I guess. You know, we're already 3 games through as I'm recording this. That would be the Cameroon-Mexico game and the, Brazil-Croatia game, as well as the Netherlands-Spain game. Now I'm going to go through my predictions of where I think the groups are going to land, where they're going to finish, etc, etc. In Group A, that's a very interesting group. Brazil, Croatia, Mexico, and Cameroon. Now, I'm based on the right is their FIFA ranking, as well as if you can see where Croatia isn't spelled, Croatia and Cameroon isn't spelled how we usually spell it. It's because I went with that country's spelling and so forth. Anyway, I have Brazil finishing first. I'm pretty sure everyone has Brazil finishing first. Second place, I have Croatia, which everyone, I think, kind of thinks will happen. Mexico, I mean, you could guess. I guess you could say they can pick go second. Don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, they just are very inconsistent. I mean, they had to get a 90th minute goal from the U.S. just to make the World Cup, so it doesn't look very likely. Anyway, heading on to Group B. This is probably the most controversial group that I'm picking. First place got Netherlands. They hammered Spain today, and I got Chile in second, Spain finishing third, and Australia finishing fourth. Now people will say, hey Tyler, you're crazy, you're picking Spain to finish third. And that's just because Chile is used to the climate. They're used to where Brazil plays. They're used to playing in that location. They have players that play in Chile already. So I kind of think they're going to go through it. First I picked Spain and Chile to go through, but with the performance Netherlands played today, you have to put them in one of the top 2 places. But Chile are going to go with them. In my opinion, Spain are going to finish third in the group, and Australia basically has no hope. Sadly, I kind of hope they do well, but it's doubtful. Moving on to Group C, we got Ivory Coast, Japan, Colombia, and Greece. This time I did not go with the FIFA World Rankings as well. As you can see, Ivory Coast are 23rd in the world and Japan are 46th in the world, and I picked those 2 to finish first and second respectively, whereas Colombia and Greece I think will finish bottom 2. Colombia, I mean, they had Falcao. I mean, Falcao isn't, I guess you can't say one player makes a whole team, but Falcao, you need Falcao. I mean, Adrian Ramos is good, as well as what's his face, their other striker, I can't think of his name right now, but yeah, I just don't see him going through. I can't see it. Actually, Ivory Coast are a very strong team, and Japan, I believe, are on the 2nd highest win streak going into the tournament, so I have them going through as well. Moving on to Group D, we got Uruguay, Italy, England, and Costa Rica. This one's actually finishing all through the World Cup rankings, FIFA World Cup rankings. Not World Cup rankings, FIFA rankings in general. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Anyway, I have 7, 9, 10, and 28. That's Uruguay, Italy, England, and Costa Rica finishing in that order. You could argue if Luis Suarez isn't fully fit that they maybe not go through, but again, they're used to the climate, etc, etc. So I have them finishing first, with Italy finishing second, and England maybe could snag second place over Italy, but it depends on how they play in that first game against Italy. Anyway, moving on to Group E, we got France, Switzerland, Ecuador, and Honduras. And France are the favorites to finish first in the group. I'm a big French fan. If USA gets knocked out, I'm going for France, just mainly because of Loic Remy. I'm a big Loic Remy fan. Also a big fan of Antoine Griezmann, so it would be nice to see them do well in this tournament. Have them finishing first, like I just said. In Switzerland, they are 6th in the world. That's pretty surprising, but I had them finishing second anyway. Ecuador could possibly sneak in over them because they're used to the climate, like I said, but they don't have many great players, so I have them finishing third. Moving on to Group F, we got Argentina, Nigeria, Bosnia, and Iran. Now, Argentina, that's pretty much everyone's pick to finish first. It's not a very difficult group for them. And like I said, with climate, they're used to the climate. They're going to finish first with Messi, Higuain, Lavezzi. Players of that caliber easily going to finish first. And as well, when you have, I also have Nigeria going through. They seem to be the very popular pick to go through right now. Bosnia, with the likes of Miralem Pjanic and Dzeko, etc, they could possibly go through, but I have them finishing third in the group. Moving on to Group G, the group of death, in my opinion, and most of the world's opinions. This is going to be a very intriguing group. Of course, I have bias being a United States fan and supporter and living in the United States, so I have them finishing second in the group, with Germany finishing first, with Portugal barely not making it, going third, with Ghana finishing fourth. Very, very hard group to predict, but I think the USA will pull it off. Moving on to the last group of the tournament, we have Belgium, Russia, Algeria, and South Korea. Now, Belgium, pretty sure, are the dark horses. I don't know why they're dark horses of this tournament. They're a great team anyway. So I think they're going to go through. Everyone thinks they're going to go through. They're easily going to go through, in my opinion. And if the U.S. finishes second in the group, that's who they'll be playing, in fact. But pretty interesting group. And I kind of almost picked Algeria to go through over Russia, but that's very tough to predict. I mean, all of the Russian players play in the Russian Premier League, so I kind of think that they know each other more. They have better chemistry with each other, and you know, they're used to one style of play. They're used to one style of play, so I think that will work in their favor. Whereas the Algerians, they play in several different leagues. I mean, you got Feghouli, who plays in the Liga BBVA. They also have tons of other players that play in the Liga BBVA. Then you also have players that play in Liga 1, and just several players that play in Turkey as well. Those are very different styles of play, so I don't think it's going to work out for them. I do think that Belgium are going to finish first with Russia second, and I don't think South Korea has much of a chance. But anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts and predictions down below, what you think of mine, especially the controversial Group B, which I picked. But anyway, just let me know in the comments section down below. Follow me on Twitter at TRayAllDay. Subscribe to my second channel. It's in the description down below. I have some content coming for you there as soon as possible. I'm trying to get way ahead of editing so I don't miss a few days. But I'm back for now. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.